Jurymen, hear my advice. All kinds of vulgar prejudice I pray you set aside, I pray you set aside. With stern judicial frame of mind, from bias free of every kind, this trial must be tried. Silence in court! Silence! Now listen to the plaintiff's case. Observe the features on her face. The broken-hearted bride, condole with her distress of mind. From bias free of every kind, this trial must be tried. Silence in court! Silence! And when amid the plaintiff's shrieks the ruffianly defendant speaks upon the other side, what he may say you needn't mind. From bias free of every kind, this trial must be tried. Silence in court! Silence in court!
Is this the court of the exchequer?
It is.
Be firm, my pecker. Your evil stars in the ascendant.
Who are you?
I'm the defendant.
Monster dread our damages.
Hear me, if you please. These are very strange proceedings, for permit me to remark on the merit of my pleadings. You're present in the dark.
That's a very true remark on the merits of his pleadings. Very present in the dark.
When first my old love I knew, my bosom welled with joy. My riches at her feet I threw, I was a lovesick boy. No terms seemed too extravagant upon her to employ. I used to mope and sigh and pant, just like a lovesick boy. Tick-a-tank, 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 tick-a-tank. I used to mope and sigh and pant, just like a lovesick boy. But joy incessant pauses sense, and love unchanged will cloy. And she became a bore intense unto her lovesick boy. With fitful glimmer burnt my flame, and I grew cold and coy, until one morning I became another's lovesick boy. Tick-a-tank, 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 tick-a-tank. At last one morning I became another's lovesick boy.
I was like that when a lad, a shocking and scamp of a rover. I behaved like a regular cad, but that sort of thing is all over. I am now a respectable chap, and shine with a virtue resplendent, and therefore I haven't a scrap of sympathy with the defendant. We should treat us with law if there isn't a flaw, singing so merrily and tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Sing so merrily, tra-la-la,
Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, sing so merrily, tra-la-la, 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 sing so merrily, tra-la-la.
Silence in court! Silence in court! And all attention lend. Behold your judge in due submission.
For these kind words accept my thanks, I pray. A breach of promise we've to try today. But firstly, if the time you'd not begrudge, I'll tell you how I came to be a judge. Tell you how. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak.
He'll tell us how.
Silence in court! Silence in court! When I, good friends, was called to the bar, I had an appetite fresh and hearty, but I was, as many young lawyers are, an impecunious party. I had a swallowtail coat of a beautiful blue, a brief which I bought of a booby, a couple of shirts and a collar or two, and a ring that looked like a ruby.
A couple of shirts and a collar or two, and a ring that looked like a ruby.
In front of the court I danced a dance like a semi-despondent fury, for I thought I never should hit on the chance of addressing a real jury. But I soon got tired of third-class journeys and dinners of bread and water. So I fell in love with the rich attorney's elderly, ugly daughter.
We fell in love with a rich attorney's elderly, ugly daughter.
The rich attorney, he jumped with joy, and but fine to my front row fashions. You shall reap the reward of your pluck, my boy, at the criminal and civil court sessions. You'll soon get used to her looks, said he, and a very nice girl you'll find her. She may very well pass for 43 in the dusk with the lights behind her.
She may very well pass for 43 in the dusk with the light behind her.
The rich attorney was good at his word, the briefs came trooping gaily, and every day my voice was heard at courts all over daily. All thieves who could my fees afford relied on my orations, and many a burglar I've restored to his friends and his relations.
Many a burglar he's restored to his friends and his relations.
At length I became as rich as Jeff Bezos, an incubus then I thought her. So I threw over that rich attorney's elderly, ugly daughter. The rich attorney, my character high, tried vainly to disparage.
No.
Oh yeah. And now, if you please, I'm ready to try this breach of promise of marriage.
And now, if you please, he's ready to try this breach of promise of marriage.
For now I'm a judge.
And a good judge too.
For now I'm a judge.
And a good judge too.
Though all my lovely fudge, yes, I'll never, never budge, yes, I'll live and die a judge.
And a good judge too.
It was managed by a job.
And a good job too.
It was managed by a job.
And a good job too.
It is patent to the mob that my being made a knob was effected by a job and a good job too.
Swear now the jury, il jury folk O'Neill. Oh, will you swear by yonder skies, whatever questions may arise, twixt rich and poor, twixt low and high, that you will well and truly try?
All of this we make reply. To all of this we make reply. By the God's fate of yonder sky, that we will well and truly try.
They will well and truly try.
Where is the plaintiff? Let her now be brought.
Oh, Angelina, come thou into court. Angelina! Angelina!
Comes the broken flowers, comes the cheated maid, oh, the tempest loud.
never since I joined the human race saw I so exquisitely fair a face.
Us thy dawn.
How say you, is she not designed for capture?
We've but one word, my lord, and that is rapture.
Your kindness, gentlemen, quite overpowers.
We love you fondly, and will make you ours.
Us like us.
We love you fondly, and will make you ours. Monsters, dread of fury, there's the judge and there's the jury. Substantial damages.
Silence in court! Mute yourselves! You, sir, are a cat.
I am not a cat. May it please you, O judge, every one of the jury, with a sense of deep emotion, I approach this painful case, for I never had a notion that a man could be so base, or deceive a girl confiding vows, etc., deriding.
Deceive a girl confiding, vows, etc., deriding.
See my interesting client, victim of a heartless wile. See the traitor all defiant, wear a supercilious smile. Sweetly smiled my client on him, coyly wooed and gently won him.
Sweetly smiled his client on him, coyly wooed and gently won him.
Swiftly fled each honeyed hour, spent with this unmanly male. Camberwell became a bower, Peckham an Arcadian vale. Breathing concentrated Otto, an existence a la Watto.
Breathing concentrated Otto, an existence a la Watto.
Picture then my client naming and insisting on the day. Picture him excuses framing, going from afar away. Doubly criminal to do so, for the maid had bought a trousseau.
Doubly criminal to do so, for the maid had bought a trousseau.
Cheer up, my pretty, oh, cheer up, 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 we love you. Cheer up, cheer
That she is reeling is plain to me.
If faint you are feeling, confide in me.
I shall recover if left alone. Oh,
Just like a father I wish to be.
Or if you'd rather confide in me.
Oh, fetch some water from far Cologne.
Fetch water, atone, monster. Dread our fury, here's the judge and here's our jury.
gentlemen, listen, I pray, though I own that my heart has been ranging. Of nature the laws I obey, for nature is constantly changing. The moon in her phases is found, there's time in the wind and the weather. The months in succession come round, and you don't find 2 Mondays together. Ah, consider the moral, I pray, nor bring a young fellow to sorrow who loves this young lady today and loves that young lady tomorrow.
Consider the moral, we pray, nor bring a young fellow to sorrow, who loves this young lady today and loves that young lady tomorrow.
You cannot eat breakfast all day, nor is it the act of a sinner, when breakfast is taken away, to turn his attention to dinner. And it's not in the range of belief to look upon him as a glutton, who when he is tired of beef determines to tackle the mutton. Ah, but this I am willing to say, if it will appease her sorrow, I'll marry this lady today, and I'll marry the other tomorrow.
But this he is willing to say, if it will appease her sorrow, he'll marry this lady today, and he'll marry the other tomorrow.
What?
That seems a reasonable proposition, to which I think your client may agree.
But I submit, Judge, with all submission, to marry 2 at once is burglary. In the reign of James II, it was generally reckoned as a rather serious crime to marry 2 wives at a time.
O
man of learning.
A nice dilemma we have here, that calls for all our wit, for all our wit.
And at this stage, it don't appear that we can settle it.
If I to wed the girl am loth, a breach will surely be.
And if he goes and marries both, it counts as burglary.
I still
We have here
A nice dilemma.
a nice dilemma.
We have here a nice dilemma.
Oh,
blessing I've lost, and remember it, pray. When you and addressing are busy assessing the damages Edwin must pay. Yes, he must pay.
I smoke like a furnace, I'm always in liquor, a ruffian, a bully, a sot. I'm sure I should thrash her, perhaps I should kick her, I am such a very bad lot. I'm not prepossessing, as you may be guessing, she couldn't endure me a day. Recall my professing when you are assessing the damages Edwin must pay.
Yes, he must pay.
I'm sure I should thrash her, perhaps I should strike her.
The question, gentlemen, is one of liquor. You ask for guidance, this is my reply. He says, when tipsy, he would thrash and kick her. Let's make him tipsy, gentlemen, and try.
With all respect, I do object.
I do object.
I don't object.
With all respect, I do object.
I do object.
I don't object.
With all respect, we do object, we do object, I do object.
All the legal fury sees you, no proposal seems to please you. I can't sit up here all day, I must shortly get away. Barristers and you, attorneys, get out on your homeward journeys. Gentle, simple-minded usher, get your, if you like, to Russia. Put your briefs up on the shelf. I will marry her myself.
Oh, joy unbounded, with wealth surrounded, the melody sounded of grief and woe.
With love devoted on you is doted, to castle moated away they go.
I wonder whether they'll live together in marriage tether, in manner true.
It seems to me, sir, of such as she, sir, a judge is he, sir, and a good judge too.
Oh, joy unbounded, with wealth surrounded, the merry sounding of grief and woe.
It seems to me, sir, such as she, sir, a judge is he, sir, and a good judge too.
Oh, joy unbounded, with wealth surrounded, the merry sounding of grief and woe.
It seems to me, sir, such as she, sir, a judge is he, sir, and a good judge too.
For I'm a judge,
And a good judge too.
I'm a judge,
And a good judge too.
But as you try to declare my law's fault, it's a beauty I'm a judge.
And a good judge
The
too.
defendant is a snob.
And a great snob
The
too.
defendant is a snob.
And a great snob too. The defendant is a snob. He'll reward him from his fob.
So he said to learn a job,
And a